I was looking at this first round that we did, and I noticed that a wide receiver went in the 1-2 spot, and then again in the 1-4 spot, and then for some reason somebody took Joe Burrow at the 1-6 spot.
Yes, he's asking about him. He said, I've never done this. Was it too early to draft Burrow?
Yeah, so if it's a one quarterback league, in my opinion, how much do you like Andy Dalton?
No one likes him.
Okay, so
who likes Andy
Joe
Dalton?
Burrow is Joe Burrow, in my opinion. I'm gonna probably get some haters out there, but Joe Burrow, in my opinion, is this one of the scariest prospects at a quarterback position that I have ever seen. I mean, this guy took until being a true 4-year senior to have an okay season, and then a 5th-year senior to blow up into this megastar. I mean, he wasn't even able to beat out guys like Dwayne Haskins when he was in Ohio State. He couldn't even be the third stringer there.
By the way, our really quick for the audio listeners, we got 1.1. Andrew selected Jonathan Taylor. Then at 2, I've got the second pick in a linear rookie draft. I got Jerry Jeudy. Then it went DeAndre Swift and CeeDee Lamb. Then J.K. Dobbins, running back, and then Cooper, the brave one, at 6, drafted Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow's ceiling is high.
Is it though?
Yeah.
How high is any quarterback on the Cincinnati Bengals?
Quarterback changes the franchise, though. Quarterback really...
Yeah, sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
If you're wrong, I mean, Andrew Luck, I remember Andrew Luck, he revived Reggie Wayne's career for a year. He's just such a baller. And I see sparks of Patrick Mahomes in Joe Burrow. And man, I think his ceiling is incredibly high.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the Joe Burrow hater over here or something, but it just scares me that it takes until being a 5th-year senior to be really relevant. I mean, going into this year, Joe Burrow was talked about as a 5th or 6th round pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah, no, we have to talk about the negatives because he just shined one year, and it is scary. But he's going to the Bengals, right? I mean, that's already...
I mean, he's going to the Bengals. That's...
that's already he's going, set. Like, it's...
And AJ Green is still there. I saw that they franchise tagged him, and, that could be good, and that could be bad. We don't know if AJ Green can do anything anymore. I mean, he was supposed to come back every single week last year.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. Well, to an extent, AJ Green's going to look amazing. He's going to look like he's a baller. And then, this is week 3 preseason. Then I don't know. Maybe he's done. Maybe his career ends there. Maybe he plays another 2 years. But I know he's going to be looking good, and he's going to come back strong. I just don't know week 1 regular season if that's, if we're going to carry into that. But the upside is very promising. And I'm in a 12-team Dynasty league. And if you're not balling with the quarterback situation, even though you only start 1 QB, it's not super flex. There's really nothing on waivers. Like, there's really nothing on free agency. Everyone's hoarding 2 or 3 quarterbacks. Like, it's pretty tough. And I think if you got let's say you're a little bit less weary of Joe Burrow than you. You think he's worth a first round pick to swing for the fences and build a franchise on, or you're just like, no, not in a league where you only start 1 quarterback.
No, yeah, I wouldn't take him, honestly. I really believe that best case scenario, he's a top 20, but more like the 15 to 20. And how much does that really help you? When you look at the quarterback position, you look at, from 10 to 20, there's not a huge gap. There's not a huge gap in the points per game. So it's not really worth it to me unless you're on the back end. If you're especially in a 10 team, especially in a 10 team. I don't see the I don't see the value in taking Burrow in the first round at all. Okay. But none of these quarterbacks, and it's not just Joe Burrow.
That's a little surprising because we're talking about strictly a rookie draft, and for someone that is looking forward to a quarterback or to or that's really looking to get Joe Burrow, you're still like, nah, try to do something else. Maybe trade for a cheap Ryan Tannehill or something. Is that what you're saying? Because it's like in my league, It's hard to find a good quarterback, but you can maybe get a crappy one. Like, I'm not a Tannehill believer this year, by the way. I don't think he's going to be that good.
I'm with you on that. I'm not a huge Tannehill believer, but I am a believer that Ryan Tannehill will finish above Joe Burrow
this year. Right?
And the thing is, and so the thing is for me is that you want to find the value, right? So Joe Burrow in his first year, we can't really expect him, being on the Bengals with, we saw their offense last year. It was absolutely horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And everyone wants to hate on Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton had multiple years of top 10 performances, right? Multiple years. So we saw what he could do in that offense last year, which is nothing. And I don't see Joe Burrow coming in there and changing it a whole lot. I mean, he might change it a little bit, but there's still going to be a bottom offense. So you want to find a guy, say, at that 1-6. Who else was available? You could have got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Cam Akers. Cam Akers, I wish I could get him at the 1-6. Because then you'll be able to flip him. If you want Joe Burrow, just buy Joe Burrow the next year.